Hello, everyone, and welcome to Client Creation Live, where we identify non-slimy, non-hacky ways for you to create clients with integrity and your soul intact. Today, we're talking about perfect fit clients and how to attract them. By the way, I am Tanya Marie Figueres-Kreisinger, more easily known as Tanyamfk, and I teach you how to ditch those magic blueprints of all the others and build your own strategy aligned with all the things that are uniquely you. So we have about 10 minutes. Let's dive right in. What is the perfect fit client? The perfect fit client is the person seeking the exact transformation that you bring. Now, not everyone that you've identified in your target market is ready to move at the same pace, invest at the same level, or put in the same energy or time into creating those results that you help them do. So, how do you find that person without talking to every single one? You filter them. You don't wait to find out if they're a perfect client. Instead, you simply put out the requirements of a perfect client and you let them self qualify. So, we're going to do this exercise today. It's going to take a bit of time, a bit of concentration. So, if you want to do these questions on your own later, just comment or reply wherever you're watching this, write questions, and we'll get that PDF over to you. So, as we go along, what you're going to do right now is I want you to think of your favorite perfect fit client. If you're just starting out, identify a real person that you know that in theory you believe would be a perfect client. It has to be a real person, everyone, right? A real person you've worked with that you go, gosh, if I had more clients like this, I'd be golden. Or somebody that you go, that person, oh, if they were only knew me or whatnot, they would be the perfect client. So do you have them in mind? Like I said, it's really important you hold them in your head because I'm going to put out some questions for you to pull out what actually makes them so perfect for you. So we have 20 questions, all right? Get ready. When you think of that perfect client that you've already had, that real person, or the real person you believe would be a perfect client, I want you to ask yourself, what do they want? The real result in life or business that they want. What is it? What's that big picture? The next one is, what do they believe? Now, this can either be what was in their way, the things that they used to believe or believe that, or the things they believe that helps them move forward, right? It's going to be different for everyone depending on their business, but try to pull that out. What are some of the beliefs they had? What are their strengths? What are things that they came to the table with that meant, you know what, they could do well or they could move forward because they were so good at this. Their follow through was on key or their understanding of this, whatever that is. Next, what do you admire about them? That's really powerful, important to recognize. What was it that you go, man, I really love how they X, Y, and Z. And on that same table there, what inspires you about them? Gosh, I light up when I'm around them. I love that they do this. It just inspires me that they are capable of X, Y, D, or this is the type of business or goal that they have. Inspired. What kind of business do they have? Now, regardless of whether you work within their business or business coaching, just see if there's any common threads as you start to think of this person. What kind of business do they have? Is there anything there? What kind of lifestyle do they have? Are they moms or digital nomads, faith-based? They love luxury or they love the outdoors or they love luxurious outdoors. Then ask yourself, what goals do they have or did they have? Right? That person you're thinking of, that perfect client you've actually worked with or as a real person, what goals do they have? And then what expectations do they have? Now, again, we're finding these common threads. There's no right or wrong way to answer this. Just pull out what comes up. Okay, that first gut instinct. What expectations do they have? Maybe they expected things to be easy, fast, hard, slow, simple, organized, done for you, whatever that means. And then ask yourself, what kind of life do they want? Right? We talked about maybe goals or vision, but what kind of life do they want? They want it to look a certain way or be a certain way. What kind of life do they want? What are they willing to struggle for? Again, we're going to find out what might be the things that create that perfect client. What, when you think of this person, are things that they're willing to struggle for? Their family or their results or for their experience. And on the other part of that, what are their anti goals? What are those things that they go, I absolutely never want to have to do this or never do that again? I want to make sure that it's like this. They're anti goals. And next, what do they know? Is there a certain type of knowledge or understanding or something that they came to the table with that you said, you know what? If all the clients I worked with knew this or had this, that would be great. And also, what are they ready for? Are they ready for success? Are they ready for clients? Are they ready for change? Not everyone that wants clients is ready for clients. What were they ready for? And what can they handle? Long hours, maybe deep work. They can face tough questions, uncertainty, maybe repetition. What can they handle? Remember, this real person that we're thinking of, what can they handle? What kind of time do they have? Is this a full time? They got 40 hours a week to think about this? Is this like just 15 minutes a day? What kind of time do they have? And again, on that same token, what kind of commitment do they have? And there's not one that's right or wrong. You might go, man, they were able to commit to that 5 minutes a day, or they were able to commit, or they know this is a 25-year game. What kind of commitment do they have? What kind of experience do they have? Maybe something they've done before, or something they understand, or they've already created. What kind of experience do they have? And near that, what kind of experience have they had? Perhaps you work with certain clients that have come through something. I have a client who works with people who have gone through divorce or loss or significant job changes. That's a requirement for her perfect clients. So what kind of experiences have they had? And when you look at it all, and if you could streamline it down into one thing, what matters most to them? This perfect client, not all the clients. Remember, it's not all the clients, all the potential clients. It's this real person. What matters most to them? I know that was fast. Again, if you need those questions, just comment, emails, however you are, wherever you're watching that, with the word questions, and we'll get that over to you. But now that you've pulled these ideas out, I want you to look at that list and choose your top 5 that you feel really matter and match as a perfect client for you. And I want you to flip it and write it down as a requirement. You're going to write the name of your program, product, or service, right? In my case, it's Success by Design. And you're going to say something like, Success by Design is a perfect fit for you if these 5 things are true. Now, there's no magic number. Have 5, have 10. I think I have 7. But the goal here is to create a filter that allows them to self-qualify being the perfect fit. And it sounds something like this. Success by Design is a perfect fit for you if these 7 things are true. Transformation. You have a business fully focused on transforming the lives of others. So if you go, I don't know if that's my business, no problem. I'm not a perfect fit for you. Impact. You're driven, talented. You have a bigger mission ahead of you than what's behind you. Ambition. You continually raise the bar for yourself, your clients, and your community. Rule breaking. You've been a rule breaker your whole life. You're not afraid of risk and you're willing to forge your own way. Problem solving. You know there's always a way, and when someone says it's impossible, you say, let's find out. Contribution. You're a giver. When you join a community, people are grateful and thankful that you're there. You bring something to the table. Income. You can choose long-term impact over short-term income and cash flow. It's a very unique one there to think about, because somebody who goes, man, if I don't pull money in the next 3 months, it's over. I'm probably not the best fit for you, and you're not the best fit for me. But if you can choose long-term impact over short-term income and cash flow, we're probably a really good fit. You're fed up. You're no longer willing to be a best-kept secret. You know you're good, and you're ready to get it out. So that's my version. Your version doesn't have to be as lofty or any of those, but it's your turn now to take this process and begin to boldly claim who you work best with and what you require of them. You can take it even a step further and add in actual requirements. Mine sounds like this. There are 3 prerequisites that you have to join with us. You have to have a track record of success behind you. You have to fiercely believe in those you support and service. If you're really disconnected from your product, there's nothing wrong with that. I understand the idea of white labeling something and sipping Mai Tais, but I'm probably not the best coach for you. Another prerequisite is you have to be committed to a big mission ahead of you. There's that connection. So be bold, be clear, stand out by dropping this message that tries to fit to everyone, and instead make it incredibly clear that you're only looking for the right one. So if you want a slide of these questions, comment questions, or on any of our channels or below, depending on where you're watching this, I'll send those over. You can try this on your own. And if you like this, again, let us know in those comments. If you have questions, share them, reach out anytime so I can help you with your current process and strategy. We can brainstorm something in as little as 20 minutes, how to optimize what to do next. So again, I'm Tanyamfk. I encourage you to go out and design your success today. Have a good one. Bye.